Hello and welcome everybody to another one of our live videos. Today we're talking about how to get strategic partnerships as an accountant. So hello and welcome everybody. I'm Fanie Naude. I'm the Managing Director for BuzzNet Direct, and we help accountants to scale their practice to 7 figures. So we do a video like this, Facebook Live, every single Monday at 12 p.m. to give a little bit more value in the sense of scaling your practice as an accountant. So please give us a like or a comment if the audio and everything is working, or you want to ask some questions. Please feel free to give us some feedback. We always love to get some feedback from our viewers, so please just give us a like or a comment. We always love that. So let us dive right in and get started with today's Facebook Live. So how to get strategic partnerships as an accountant. So why strategic partnerships? So the thing is, I've noticed that since I've been talking to a lot of accountants, not many of them are doing strategic partnerships to get more clients or stuff like that. So I feel like this is a missed opportunity for accountants, because there's just so much opportunity in strategic partnerships, because you don't really need to do that much, but you get so much return at the end of the day. So, and another thing is, if you're targeting a specific niche or target group, that's very difficult to actually message or get in touch with. So just give you a quick example. Let's say, for example, a doctor. So a lot of accountants think, yes, doctors are great clients because they have that much money. They don't know their finances or their accounting. And yes, they could make great clients. And you think about, okay, so how are you going to target them? You think about, okay, you can't really just call up your personal doctor or your GP, because they have a lot of appointments, they have a lot of gatekeepers like receptionists and so forth. So you can't just really call them up. And if you call them up and it's a receptionist, they want to schedule an appointment for you to come see the doctor, not for you to come and pitch the doctor your services. So that's not really going too well. And then you think about, okay, doctors, do they really use Facebook that much? Are they on social media that much, or LinkedIn? Think about, okay, they don't really spend that much time on social media, so can you target them there? No, not really. And then you think about, okay, let's just old-fashioned this and go for emails. And you think about, okay, but when are they going to reply to emails? Or have you ever heard of someone targeting doctors with emails and it really working? And the answer is mostly no. And that's basically all my main methods of getting new clients or getting in touch with prospects is those. And you think about, okay, but I want to target this niche. I have a few doctors or something like that, and I really want to target them. Think about, okay, but there is certain companies or people that's working constantly with doctors. So start finding them and see if you can build a strategic partnership with them where they can give you a recommendation or something like that. If you really want to target these people, strategic partnerships is the way to go. So it's very, very simple, but not many people think about this, because you're not really targeting the people that you want to target, but it's a way around all those other stuff. So let's think about doctors. You could target the main pharmaceutical companies, the guys that are providing them with all the medicine and so forth, or you could target the sales reps that are constantly going to the doctors and actually pitching them and stuff like that. So imagine if one of those sales reps could just give a quick line of like, oh, have you heard about this accountant that's specializing only in doctors? It's like, oh, no, I haven't heard. Oh, well, I'm not going to bore you with all the details. Here's their card if you want to quickly go and research them or check them out or something like that. It's only going to take like 10 or 15 seconds, but imagine you can have that in. That's going to come from the sales rep. Doctor's going to hear only specializing in doctors, and he's going to think like, oh, this is something interesting. This is something new. Maybe I should check this out and see who they are, what they do. So something like that is extremely valuable. So let us go through a quick process of how to get your strategic partnerships. So when you're contacting them, the first thing you want to do is you want to hook them. You want to hook them because at the end of the day, they need to be interested in whatever you're doing. So you need to offer them something that they want or they find valuable or something like that. So if you're just going to contact someone and say, okay, I want this and this and this, or I want your clients, or I want that. Like, how on earth is that person ever going to work with you if you just start off the conversation like that? And you're thinking, all you do is you pitch your services and what you want from them. So there's a few companies that contacted me and like, okay, we would love to offer our services to your clients. So what does that mean? That means that they want my clients. So then it's like, okay, but what do I get out of this transaction? And it's like, and they don't really know. So think about that. If someone's contacting you to get a hold of your clients, would you be interested in talking to someone that just goes off quick? First thing they say is, okay, I want to offer my services to your clients. It's like, no, that's not how it works. The first thing you want to hear is not them, their services and how great they are, whatever. You want to know, what are they going to give to you? What do they offer for you in return for your trust that you're giving your clients to them? Because at the end of the day, you want something in return. Nobody cares about you, your services, what you do in your situation. They care about what you can offer them. So that's a very, very simple rule that you need to follow in everything that you do, is realize that the people do not care about you or your business or your situation. They only care about themselves 99% of the time. And the other people, the other 1% is you just feel uncomfortable working with. So the next thing you want to do, okay, you made the introduction, you told them, okay, I can offer this to you that you found valuable, whatever. Then it's the deal. Then when they actually get you on the phone and you have a conversation, you obviously don't want to start with, okay, I want this from you, but it needs to be in the conversation. It needs to be, you need to tell them exactly what you want from them in that negotiation for that deal. Because if you're just going to offer something to them and ask nothing in return, they're going to feel extremely uncomfortable, going to feel very, very skeptical. Someone just saying, here's something for nothing. You think about, this is a scam, I'm scared, something's going to go wrong, this is just not normal. So everybody expects that to happen, you telling them what you want, but it should not be the first thing. That's the only thing, but everybody expects that to happen. So you need to be upfront and totally honest for exactly what you want and structure the deal according to what you want and what they want and see how that happens. You do not need to play any silly games with negotiations or anything like that. Just be completely honest upfront and it works the absolute best. So I quickly thought about, okay, well, how do I get in contact with strategic partners or something like that? How do I target them? So I personally think that emails works the best for strategic partnerships, because you don't want to be spending hours and hours of connecting to people on Facebook and LinkedIn and so forth, or you can spend that time looking for actual clients. But email is very, very simple. You just need to target your specific people. So if you've not watched my email breakdown video of how exactly email works and how that works and how to get email marketing that really gets you some results, you can go and watch that. But I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of how the email should look when you're sending that first email to that possible strategic partnership. So it works according to the same method. The first subject line should be personalized always. You say, hi Yuan, the guy's name, hi Yuan, about ABC Consulting and BuzzNet Direct, for example. So it implies that there's going to be some synergy or some working together with that. Then first line, always customized. Always customize your first line. Make it a compliment to them. You can compliment them as something that they did recently that they really feel pride about. People love that. And you can always put in a portfolio item, someone that they work with, congratulating them, working with that client, or commenting on some article that they did. Always personalize your first line. It's going to keep you out of the spam box, and it's going to get you a massive reply rate, because they can see you did the research and actually making it personalized to them. So it's not just a spam email. Then next thing you want to do is your pitch. Well, obviously you want to quickly, very short and sweet, tell them what you do and what you can offer them. So that's the only thing you do in your pitch, what you do and what you want to offer to them. So it's the same thing as looking for clients, but you want them intrigued, you want them on that hook, you want them to see, okay, I want to go forward with this. And then the next thing after the pitch is obviously the call to action. So if they found that appealing or intriguing or something like that, you want to get them on the phone or have a coffee with them or something like that. Call to action. You need to have that in the email that they know what's the next step. So you can say, okay, let's jump on a quick call. If this is interesting, let's jump on a quick call, something like that. And it's a clear call to action of what they need to do if they are intrigued. Then the final thing I love to do is I put in a PS line right at the bottom. It's another compliment, personalized exactly to that specific person. And the people love the customizations. It gets you massive reply rates on emails, and it especially works with strategic partnerships. So yeah, that's basically the breakdown of our email. So go watch the email video if you haven't watched that, but that's basically how you want to do that. Always customize, and let's build that strategic partnerships. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about today. We do a video like this every single Monday at 12 p.m. So please tune in next week again if you want to hear some more value and some more lessons that I give for accountants. So please tune in again. Please give us a like or a comment if this created some value for you. If you have any comments or want to have any questions about how to do this or a little bit more details about this, please give us a comment. Send me some personal messages. I always love replying on those. So please give us some comments and likes. We always love the feedback. So thank you everybody, and enjoy the rest of your week.